we're going to start off with Basics Lessons 1. This is just making your first basic tween. We're going to do a tween motion. What you're going to do is the 1, 2, where you change it from 1 to 2. And instead of doing that, we're going to use our names. So it's the same difference. Okay, Flash is in that little folder. It's the red FL. I'm just going to do a simple action script. And I'm going to follow the instructions. One of the first things it tells me to do is to adjust the size of my storyboard. This is your background. We're trying to adjust it to the size that it wants us to be. This is our background. So I'm simply going to click over here. I'm click on the little edit in the properties section, and I'm going to change it to what it says to. It's 200 by 130. And they say to pick a background color. So pick whichever background color you like the most. I'm going to pick pink. You can change the frame rate to 12 like it shows in the example, but I like to leave it at 24 because the more frames you have, the smoother it's going to be. So for every 24 frames, we'll have 1 second of animation. So I'm going to say OK. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. The next we need to do is we need to add text. So I'm simply going to click on the little text button. I'm going to draw in the box, and I'm going to type in my first name. Use whatever you most like. So I'm going to add Mrs. here. Now, we need to break this apart. Right now it's text. We need to take it from a text to a shape. To do that, you go to Modify, Break Apart, Modify, Break Apart. See how it's dotted? That's correct, the way that you want it. Now, our next step is we need to create a motion tween. So we have the little black dot here, which is good. So it's already a motion tween. If we come over here and click on frame 24, we can insert a keyframe. Notice how it went highlighted to gray, correct? So if I'm on this frame, see how Mrs. is highlighted? If I click on that last frame, there's Mrs. again. Now we want to actually create a motion tween between it. So what I'm actually going to do, you should be able to insert that, shape tween. Distributive, name, OK, and it should work. If it doesn't, what we do, what we're looking for is we're looking for that green, it's like an arrow. Highlight it all and do shape tween between it. Now see the little arrow. If you don't have the arrow, a solid arrow, you're not going to have an appropriate tween. It's not going to act right. If it's got little dash marks, it's not done correctly. So I'm going to click on this last one. So here's its first one. I can even go here in the middle if I wanted to and say I actually want to change this to a different place, but I'm not going to. Mrs. I'm going to actually delete it. I do text again. This time I'm going to do my last name. I'm going to put it up here at the top, and I do the same thing to it. Break apart, break apart. Now, there it is. So here it starts off in Mrs. and it's going to end up Baxter. So let's test and see if it works. Control, test moving. And there you go, 1 second for Mrs. to Baxter. And it transforms, which is what we wanted to do. So now you want to take this, you want to save this in your folder. You're going to call it Basics 1. So I'm just going to go ahead and save it in the Baxter driver real quick, just so I can show you. Where's my Flash? There we go. Basics 1. Save the Flash file. And then I'm actually going to publish it. So we're going to click on Publish. Oops, sorry. Publish settings first. And I'm going to save it. So I'm going to click here. I want it to go here. I want it to be Basics 1. I want it to be in here. Same thing with my GIF. I can change it to a GIF image. I can change it to PNG. I can change it to whatever I need it to be. I want it to animated, etc. We can just go through. You can change it to HTML. There's different things you can do. You go through and you set the folder, your folder, my computer, etc., and you give it the name in here, and it'll save it. And you click Publish. It automatically publishes them to it, and you can click out. Now, if you go and you go look in your folder, if we've done this correctly, we should now have those different files. So let's look on, there's Basics 1, that's the web, Flash, let's see, should be that one, nope. And it's an animated GIF. There we go. So it's an animated GIF. If I click on the little Swift file, it'll pull up the Swift. Now, either one of those will work. Upload either your Swift, your GIF, whatever you saved it as, to Moodle for me to grade. Congratulations, you completed the first one.